What's up, everybody? Good morning. I appreciate you all so very, very much. New day with Amber Shaw. It's the virtual edition, of course. And, we're going to have a great day. It is our last show of 2022. So I want to get your take on what your year has been like, what you have done, and possibly what you're going to do different in 23. So go ahead and share this with your family, your friends, coworkers, neighbors, church members, literally everyone you come in contact with. Let them know the shenanigans, the shade, and the petty, they are definitely real. And we want them to be a part of it. So jump in church chat and let's get it done. So we'll be back in just a moment, everybody. New day with Amber Shaw. What's up, everybody? Good morning. I appreciate you guys being here. Listen, we're just gonna end the year, trying to get this hat right like that. Yeah, there we go. Um, End the year on a good note. I wanted to make certain that I came on for you guys today. And just to end the year, like I said, end the year right. This is at least this is how I'm saying the year should end as it pertains to New Day with Amber Shaw. Appreciate all of you for everyone that has jumped in this year in church chat. Listen, you have been a part of the hashtags, you've been a part of the comments. Listen, you have made this like a whole interactive year of complete goodness, right? So, good morning to Nicholas Hines. Always a pleasure to see you, sir. Thank you so very much for hanging out this morning. So, go ahead and invite your timelines, everybody, and get them in. We want them to, kind of indulge us just a little bit today. A lot has gone on just even from last week, and so, if there are any particular headlines you want to talk about, I know Southwest is really in the headlines a lot. And they had all of these cancellations. They still have cancellations. And if you have been affected by one of those cancellations, definitely chime in. Want to know what your experience was. And if you're still going through it, I hope not. Hopefully, you had some resolve in your situation, and maybe still some things still linger to be finalized, but at least you made it to your destination. I hope so. I hope so. So, how was Christmas for you guys? Want to know that as well. And then ultimately, how will or what will you be doing to enhance your 2023? Definitely let me know. I'm flying solo today. So, it's one of those things where, hey, we're just going to have a conversation today. I'm liable to throw a little bit of shade, a little bit of petty, just depends on what you guys give me back. I saw a story the other day, and I'm going to try to find it. It's been really busy around here. And so we're going to work through it. We're going to work through it. Got Vernon J in the background. The new song is entitled Saved. It's Vernon J and the group Greater from right here in Houston. Got Jason Nelson up next with All I Need. So, first question that I have for you is, how long do you keep your Christmas tree up, whether it's a live tree or whether it is an artificial tree? How long after Christmas do you keep your Christmas tree up? It's almost like that same question with how long do you keep the dressing, or how long do you eat leftovers, not necessarily specifically dressing, but how long do you eat leftovers for Christmas and for Thanksgiving? How long do you keep your Christmas tree up? Yeah, I want to know. Is it just like the day after and you like put it up or throw it away? Or do you keep it up at least until the new year, and then you say bye bye to it? So you let me know. Yes. Good morning to Broderick Purvis Radio in Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, friend, how are you? Broderick, I'm going to make a concerted effort that in 23, you are on one of the first couple of shows. And you know what? I'm going to let you sing. I'm going to let you sing. You can promote your 8-track and you can do all of that. But listen, Latoria Lemon says, January 1st, needs to be down. It needs to be down. Now, Latoria, I'm with you. I like January 1st. You put it up, especially depending on when you put it up, because some people put their trees up before Thanksgiving. Like they start at the top of November, right? They start at the top of November. Then you have another group of people that are preparing. They're going to the store. They're getting their ornaments. They're trying to figure out what's color scheme they're going to do. Well, that's if they were like me, because I never did the same color scheme twice. And if I did, it was several years apart. So every year was a different color scheme for me when I was, putting up a tree. Listen, I didn't even put up a tree this time. Last year I did. And although, it's just me at the house, I put up one last year, but I went and bought an artificial tree for the first time in a long time. And it was black. I was feeling the whole black Christmas tree. That's a whole nother story. But I was feeling the whole black Christmas tree. And I think I did red and red, white, and silver ornaments and lights and things. Listen, yes, yes. But I'm with Latoria. I like January 1st. So what say you? How long do you keep your Christmas tree up? What is the date? Has to be gone by what date? Hello, Alan. You like your tea cakes? I'm glad you got your tea cakes. Glad you got your tea cakes. Hopefully, you gave the family some and you just didn't keep them for yourself. I know the label just said Allen and Barra, but hopefully, you at least let the family sample one or two of the others. You're quite welcome, sir. For those of you who have never tasted Carmina Barnett's tea cakes, she does have this whole baking thing down to a science, and she has an amazing tea cakes by Mink. And I'm gonna grab the graphic, but I gotta go live. So in the midst of me doing that, you guys tell me about these Christmas trees. What saith you? Shantae Frazier Floyd, how are you this morning? And I'm gonna be right back. I'm flying solo today. Flying solo today. I'm gonna get the information for Carmina's tea cakes. 12:30 The Source. Good morning, everybody. A little bit from Jason Nelson. That was all I need. I pray that all is well with you. Know that this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. 713-668-1230 is the number. So I asked the question earlier, how long do you keep your Christmas tree up? How long? So the first answer was, when the pine, especially for those of you who have live trees, when the pine needles start to, you know, start giving you a little bit of problem, if you're sweeping up, every day, yep, it's probably time to let it go. Well, one Facebook viewer said, listen, January 1st, it's a must, it's out, it has to go. Do you agree with either of those? Let me know. 713-668-1230. Listen, just a few more days before we find ourselves in the new year. So this is actually our last Thursday edition of New Day with Amber Shaw. And so, right about an hour ago, I should have done the national days, but that's okay. You can kind of make some adjustments on the live show. It's National TikTok Day. You know what? It's a whole thing. Some of you are like, what is TikTok? We'll talk about it. I promise you we will. But it's National TikTok Day and it's National Pepper Pot Day. You heard me right. I didn't say pot pie. No, it is National Pepper Pot Day. We're going to have to Google those and we're going to have to figure out what is going on. But those are the national days at hand today. And some of the national days, we actually celebrate. Not saying that we celebrated those two, but some of the ones in the past, it's a common thing. And then you got the new stuff that's out there. So I got more music is on the way. Got quartet on the other side of the break, everybody. New Day with Amber Shaw, 12:30 The Source. Good morning. Now I have no clue what Pepper Pot Day is, but that's okay. We're gonna figure it out together. Gonna figure it out together. So I'm going to grab the comments about these trees and then we're going to move forward. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. So I wanted to do this. So I'm going to change at the top. The upper third has Carmina's logo and it's Tea Cakes by Mink, Minke. And you can go to that website. What is it? Teacakesbymink.com. Grab you some tea cakes and do what you got to do. You just got to do it because it is a must to do. And her information and what I'm going to do, she'll be on in a little bit, but I can go ahead and run her stuff at the bottom, and the website and everything is there. If you haven't had Tea Cakes by Mink, you definitely want to become, acclimated with them, as Alan Ibarra just got his a few days ago. All right, so let's hit it. Let's get back in this thing. Good morning to Shantae Fraser Floyd. How are you, ma'am? Always a pleasure. Do people still make resolutions? Somebody asked me about that the other day, and I was like, I don't think I've officially made a resolution in forever. You just kind of, I guess it could still be a resolution. You think what you want to do and or how you want to be better, things that you don't want to do anymore. And you kind of just do it, right? Yeah, you kind of just do it. You don't necessarily have to put a label on it, unless you just So Royce Williams, good morning. Do you still make resolutions, sir? So I'm shifting. Got to get my quartet. Got to play my quartet at the bottom of the hour. Cannot let my quartet lovers down. So we got that. There we go. All right. So Royce, do you make new year? Do you make is it yeah, do you make resolutions for the new year? Come on. Roy says, I make goals and affirmations and allow God to lead. You better come on. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because, you just never know, well, of course, we don't know God's plan. And then sometimes we have a tendency of inserting ourselves into his plan. And then that just messes it all the way up. So, you just got to let him lead you. Just got to let him lead you. I like that, Royce. I like that. So my goal for today, I was supposed to have a clip because I wanted to ask your opinion, right? And I don't know how many of you have seen the clip of there is a young lady. She is on a date with a young man, and you know, looks like they might have had a good date in this restaurant. Well, toward the end of it, or what we saw on the video, is that she was adamant that he was going to pay for the dinner, additional food for her children who were at home. So I wish I could have got it all queued up for you and things like that. But hopefully, one or two or three of you have seen that clip. And if you have, I want to ask you, you're on a date, put yourself where you need to be. So, ladies, you're on a date with a guy. It didn't look like they knew one another, just all that well. At least by the conversation, it didn't appear that way. And ladies, you're on a date. You got some children at home, or one child, doesn't matter how many. And you say to your date, hey, I'm going to order something else and you're going to pay for it. Men, you're on a date with a young lady. You're getting to know her. Possibly you already knew that she had children going into the date. And she says, hey, I need you to pay for these meals because I got to take my kids some food. How would you feel about that? Because in the clip that we saw, we found out that he was late to the date. I don't know that being late to the date, you know, is a thing for paying for additional meals. And we also found out that he was not happy about it. So, ladies, would you even ask for that to be done? And men, what's up? Y'all paying for the kids' meals at home. Royce says he saw the video. So, Royce, what say you? Was she right? Was he right? Was he wrong? Was anybody any of those things? Got quartet from Doc McKenzie and the highlights. Still got Carmina's information at the bottom. Make certain that you go to Tea Cakes by Mink, Minke. She has all kind of flavors. Flavors. Little quartet for you in the morning. Good morning, bro. Oh, Broderick is here. Broderick, you still here? You hanging out? I will pay for. Come on, Pastor. Come on. The good pastor says, I will pay for it. Our last supper. Let's make that decision. Okay. Let me make that decision. I understand. Yeah. And so it's a couple of different. I was thinking when I saw the video, I guess as a parent, as a female, having young kids, when I had young kids, they're all grown now, but I don't see that I would have even, inquired about that. That wouldn't have been a thing. Now, if I needed to take the kids some food, then I just would have paid for it and we would have been done with it. But to task the date, the man at hand on the date that I'm on the date with, and not even ask him, it's one thing to ask, but in that video, she was telling him, at least by the time the video that we saw, maybe she did ask beforehand, but by the time we see the footage, it's her demanding or telling him that he is in fact going to do this. And he's like, nah, I'm not getting down like that. Royce, hey, Royce, you saying out of order. Come on. Right. Right, right. And again, we don't know those particulars. We don't know those particulars, but it just is apparent, at least by the footage that I saw, that it doesn't look like that was ever a conversation, that request or demand of buying additional plates was just kind of like, hey, it was a pop up, like, yo, we finna do this, and you're gonna do it. So, listen, I don't want to feel. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. You're gonna do it. So okay. So Alan is talking about the question about, do you still make resolutions? What are you guys doing going into 2023? So okay, man, they don't have revelation of what God has, but instead you need to have an expectation that God will. Come on, Alan. Come on, Alan is hitting us with it this morning, and that's true too. That's true too. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not saying that individually you should not have expectations for yourself, you know. But I just said, but based on what I said earlier, sometimes our expectations and our process for what we want for our lives is not what God has in store, because we don't get a chance, or we don't know that big picture at the end. We just have, or at that time, certain smaller pieces have been revealed. So we don't know. We know it's a picture down there. We just don't know what it fully looks like. And so as we continue to walk and we continue to listen and we continue to do what's right, right? Those pieces are put in place, and then that's what makes that big picture at the end. Good morning to Corinthia. How are you, ma'am? All the way from Philadelphia. Good morning. So I got to do a sports break really quickly. We're still in NFL season. We're still football. We're still footballing that thing up, everybody. We're still footballing it up. How did your football teams fare Christmas Eve and on Christmas? Then you got Monday night football as well. And so today's Thursday. Is there a game tonight? I got to check and see if it's a game tonight. But how is your football team doing? Shout out to my favorite team. And yes, I'm shouting them out. Shout out to the Texans. Yes. We might have the worst record. It's okay. Let me know who your favorite team is, how your team is doing. And I'm going to go into this sports break. Julius Pearson, good morning, sir. Julius, how long are you supposed to keep a Christmas tree up after Christmas? Definitely a throwback from Sounds of Blackness. Got that for you right there. 20 minutes to the top of the hour. New Day with Amber Shaw is with you. Hanging out with my Facebook fam over here. It's our last virtual for 2022. And, just having a little bit of chatter with them. Yeah, we call them church chatters. They're in church chat over here. And I asked them about the Christmas tree. How long do you keep your Christmas tree up? They're giving me some dates, and then ultimately a few more conversations going on. I want to know. I wanted to ask them, do they still make resolutions? And I'll ask you that same question as we head into the new year. Are resolutions what you do? Or maybe you are that affirmation person. You just speaking all of the goodness, all of the good, warm, and fuzzy stuff over your life. And, you're trusting and believing, but you're putting it out there. You are speaking it. You're putting it, because they say that it says, the good book says, you have to speak it into existence, and it's the more positive things, because that the bad things can condemn you as well. So who does resolution? 713-668-1230. It is sports break time. And I did have the roundup for basketball and for football. I'm going to try to blend them together really quickly. College basketball roundup. Number 3, Houston improved to 13-1 with a 89-50. Yep, they win over Tulsa. The Cougars began their AAC schedule with the win and have now won 4 straight games. Number 13, Baylor recorded its 5th straight win with a victory, 85-56 over Nichols in Waco. Number 19 TCU cruised to a 103-57 win over Central Arkansas in Fort Worth. The Horned Frogs have now won 9 straight to improve to 11-1. Tonight, North Texas hosts Florida Atlantic while Rice hits the road to face Western Kentucky. Now that's basketball. I have a college bowl roundup as well. Texas Tech stampeded past Ole Miss 42-25 for the Texas Bowl victory. QB Tyler Show tackled 353 yards and 3 touchdowns to lead Texas Tech. And then in the Alamo, number 20 Texas will face number 12 Washington tonight in the Alamo Bowl in San Antonio. So you got football action in the bowl games going up. There are other bowl games that are happening. So let me know who you are rooting for. New Day with Amber Shaw, 12:30 The Source. Good morning, everybody. Any of those games excite you? Did anybody watch the basketball? I know the basketball roundup is happening. I got a chance to see a little bit of the football yesterday, especially that first game, that Ole Miss game. I got a chance to see a little bit of that. College football is at a close. Good morning to VZ Washington. What's up, Vonzel? How you doing today? Come on, Julius is repping his New Orleans Saints. Julius, I'm sure where you are in Chicago, they have tree depositories. Don't put your tree on the street, right? Don't put it on the street. Don't put it on the street. Take it to the tree depository. They're going to do what they are supposed to do, and they're going to like grind it up, make mulch out of it. And I know for those of you that are saying, well, if I put it on the curb, it's going to make mulch too. No, we want it to go to the depository and we want it to be done right. We don't want eyesores on the side of the street because somebody decided, Julius, to put their Christmas tree out on the side of the road. No. Nope, that's not what we're doing. Not what we're doing. If the hashtag wasn't so long, I would say do a hashtag, no Christmas trees on the side of the road, but that's just really, really long. Um, Even discard your tree properly is long. So, no, no, that is not right, sir. Um, Got a little bit of Robin McGee coming up next as we close out this particular show. I've enjoyed this year with you all. Everyone who has been rocking with us for a while now. Listen, I appreciate you so very, very much. To all of my newbies that have come on within the year, listen, you guys are amazing as well. We'll be back with some different content going into 23. And some things we're going to adjust and tweak just a little bit. And then, but it's all going to be for you. It's all going to be for you. And, we're just going to improve church chat just a little bit. Hey, it's 23. We're going to do some things different. What? Okay. I have to, yeah, I don't know anything about that, but okay. I'm going to work it out. Yeah, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. I think that's really all like I said, I just wanted to come on today. I did not want to not do the show because I just did not want to do it because I wanted to say hello and happy new year to you all. And listen, I think I typed it in on the thing down here, but I don't know. I was ready and I got to get back to what we're doing over here. And but no, if you don't have any resolutions, then that means that everyone's life is just amazingly great, right? Is that what that means? That nobody is wanting to be better? Okay. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I think, hold on. All right. There we go. I had to work that out really quickly. All right. So listen, if there be nothing else, hello, we're going to rise and we're going to be out. But again, happy new year to everyone and be safe. Don't be out. Don't be out. Okay. Tony G is here, everybody. Radio in Columbia, South Carolina. And listen, I am excited for what 23 has for each of you and for me. So listen, we're going to do this really quickly. We're going to bring her on. Good morning, ma'am. How art thou? What's going on?
You so solemn. I am blessed and highly favored. I'm seeking Jesus in every way I can.
She always got a clown. Listen,
I
I'm
mean,
here.
you were so solemn. I wish the best
Well,
for you.
no, I mean, I've been just I just had a lot of stuff going on. I wanted to come to come before the people and say Happy New Year, and I didn't want this day to go by. I wasn't certain if you were coming on or not. Clearly, the one that's on the flyer is not here, and so
Pause, 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 pause. I generally make it on in. It's that other one we concerned about.
oh, hey
Sir,
Orby.
he not in. Don't
Oh,
call
sorry.
his name. He'll get stirred up. But I mean,
What's up,
if you're
Carmina?
gonna encourage the people for 20 and 23, you got to be excited. You got to put the and in there because that's deep. If you're gonna encourage the people, then you got to be joyous about it. You just like, I want y'all to have the best year ever, and may Jesus fix it for you. I mean, joy.
I can't do anything right. Listen,
Okay, I have the question. Question for you.
for me,
Yes. What are you leaving in 2022? What have you decided right now cannot go forward? What is that? Just one thing. I'm sure there may be several, but what is the one
procrastination.
thing? Oh, that's a good one. Come on, come on. She said, come on, come on. She said, that's a good one. That was deep. You better
Yeah,
be before the Lord. Come on.
yeah, and that's yeah that one. If I had to say, that's like number one for me.
That's good. Proud. Yay.
That's how you know it's real because I ain't have to really think about it too hard.
I know, right? You meant that thing. It just kind of came up, came
I've
out.
been,
I
I've
love
been
it.
thinking about that.
I
Yeah.
love it. Well, I challenge everybody with that today. What are you leaving in 2022? I actually talked about that on the show today. I'm telling you, I'm so ready for 20 and 23. If it thought it wasn't going to be good to me, lies. Yes, it is.
From the
Yes,
pits, right?
because I, Carmina Barnett, am leaving the fear of failure in 2022.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't step out on the things that God has given us because we scared. It ain't gonna work. I don't have this. Oh, we're not doing that. No more. No more. We're just stepping out.
Stepping out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be afraid. Nope.
Excuse me just one moment. Excuse me. I'm sorry. He's having a moment. I don't
Orby
understand.
understands. He's heard this conversation before, and he just wants his barking is a. He's just letting you know. Listen, Mama, I got
No,
it. I'm with
no. That's not even what that is. My dog is spoiled. And if he hears me talking to anybody else besides him, he gets an attitude. Gets a whole attitude. That's all.
you. Okay. I tried. I tried. I tried. I tried.
Now I
Listen.
have another question. Oh, I got him today. I'm ready.
Okay.
So we're going into 20 and 23. What's going to be brand new for the New Day with Amber Shaw show?
Let's see. I got some new segments coming up. Wanted the
Um,
people to be a little bit, I not more interactive because they've been interactive. So just
yes.
kind of switching it up a little bit. And who knows, there
Oh,
might be some more people rolling through on a more regular basis.
because
I'm
if
gonna
I
get a
tell
new
you,
flyer. I know the one thing that will happen is I'm getting a new flyer and Carmina Barnett is gonna be on it.
If I tell y'all I ain't got no contract in the mail, I ain't got no written verbal agreement, I ain't got nothing. So I mean, anybody looking for a somebody to drop in, I'm available. Because if I tell you, New Day kick me to the thunk, thunk.
Miss Marie Hippolyte, good morning. Good morning. See, even Julius agrees. He said that's a doggy amen with what you were saying.
I
See?
felt so spoiled. I had to come to terms with it yesterday. I took him to the dog park, and so they had all the lights, and they still got Christmas happening. And so it got real loud at a moment, and he jumped as if I was gonna pick him up. I don't know where that came from, but he jumped as if I was gonna pick him up, and I had to say to myself, you know what? This dog's spoiled. This is my fault.
Oh, I tell you. Hold on, Carmina. Tell Orbit, hold on. Orbit may even make some features next, 23.
Not.
I mean, is the Most High coming back? Can we get a phone call
No.
to the Most High? The
No.
Most High, not okay. So no Orby, no Most High. Whew. This is hard. This is hard around
Just
here.
pray for
Hold
my
on.
dog. Oh, Alan, thank you. Tony G, thank you.
God is with you. And more programming is on the way. Always a pleasure to be with you. Lord said the same. I'm back with you dark and early in the morning. Remember this: you've been granted access to a new day, one that's full of grace, mercy, opportunity, and potential. So, my question is, how will you make the best of your new day? Be blessed, everybody.
I don't know if you saw the comment that Alan posted. I love that. He says that he's leaving fear because fear tolerated is faith contaminated.
Listen, Alan been dropping gems all morning. We're gonna
Ooh.
talk about the resolution question that I asked earlier. And Alan just he let us have it. He did. He did.
Are you resoluting? I just feel like when we say that, we have already just given up.
No.
It's something about that word. We just can't get it together. Something about resolution. My dog just threw his toys. Oh, I'm sorry.
He threw him over the cage.
That's all right. He mine. I'm sticking beside him. That's my
I
dog.
mean, Lemmy Battles is here, Carmina. She says,
Maybe I say it every time, but I mean it. I love me some lemon battles. I
yes,
mean that. I do.
yes, ma'am, definitely. So, but yeah, no, I had asked about resolutions. Do people still do that? Do those that were in church chat earlier, did they still do them? And I was like, hadn't
I
done
think the
that.
resolution thing has been so devalued because of social media. Because every other day you got somebody making a declaration. Hell, you be like, okay, can we all just declare on one particular day and be done with our declarations already?
I mean, yeah. And we
Hey,
don't always
Royce Williams, Happy
always
New
have to put
Year.
them out there either. We don't always have to put them out there for everybody to know about.
Social media has kind of taken away privacy. I mean, we just feel like everything got to be out there. If
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and I had a booger on the side of my face, I got to post it. I mean, everything has, it's like, come on, y'all. Some stuff is yours.
And that's true. And so that's like I could have done it this morning. I would not have, like, not ever would I have ever done what I'm gonna say is our fire alarms were going off this morning in the apartments, and that's like really early in the morning. And it's like everybody's standing outside, like, where's the threat? Like, for real. I could have went live, and I've seen that. It's like, yeah, I was dismayed at 3:35 this morning.
So, funniest radio moment. I was live on the air, had a guest in the studio. Fire alarm starts going off at the studio. And so I'm sitting here trying to talk it through. My guest is like packing. It was hilarious. So that fool looks at me and say, I'm gonna go because not by water, but fire this time. And he was out.
Not you had a see, yeah. And after, honestly, I'm laying there and I'm like, you know what? It's not the first time our alarms have gone off, but never 4 day in the morning, right? And I've peeped out the apartment. I'm looking at my apartment like, don't smell no smoke in here. So
See, That now you're wrong. Now you're wrong. Ain't me. Cover back up.
I know I did, and I laid there for about 5, 6 minutes, and I was just like, now the alarms are this siren is blaring, and I'm like, you know what, Amber, it might really be something wrong. Let's get up and let's not
Okay,
procrastinate
so
on.
let's pause for a moment. You had to think it through. I'd have
I
been scared
did.
to death. I'd have been running outside, one shoe on, just trying to get out the bed. She talking about, this could be me. I should probably get up.
And no, and I said that, and I was like, you know what? I could probably. It's just
I love it. I love
I
it.
mean, granted, I already have to be up early, and when that is broken,
I mean, you act like somebody just knocked on your door by accident. Ma'am, fire alarm. That
I
notes.
wouldn't have even heard that. So you knock on the door if you want to. Wouldn't have even heard that. But yeah, and I really did. And I was like, okay, Amber, you should really get up. Let's put some, let's get dressed, and I walked outside, and there were a good aggregation of people that had convened on the outside.
Well, that's generally what happens when the fire alarm goes off. It's terrible.
But check it out. And so I was even laying there like, okay, I am awake. So now if somebody does knock on the door, I can hear them. So I'm waiting on that person. Everybody out, everybody. And that never happened.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pray my friend a husband in 20 and 23 because Lord, she gonna burn up if something catch fire. So we need somebody who sees a sense of urgency when the fire alarm goes off. I want that for you.
So can we be specific? One that sleeps light, so they can hear, and then they can wake me up because they need to be.
I don't think it really matters because most people, when the fire alarm goes off, they kind of see that as a problem. They don't just be like, I should really sleep through this, but just saying.
Whatever.
But I mean, don't follow my prayer. I'm still looking for Keith.
I thought you didn't find him?
No, Keith.
You searched high and you look low?
It might be code for Kevin, Carl, Kenneth.
Some with a K.
Or, we fancy in 20 and 23. It might be a C. We don't know.
This Alan say we don't need a resolution. We need to be like Kirk Franklin, and we need a...
Alan, I was with you, and then you went down the wrong street. I was with you, though. I was with you.
Yes, Julia, she said a whole booger. Yeah, and the fact that you spelled it, I don't know if that's right or not, but...
We're going to go with yeah. We're going to go with yeah.
Yeah.
See, I can say it, Julius. I'm not on the flyer. People on the flyer have to say the politically correct word. I'm free.
And what's the politically... What is that? What is the politically correct?
Face crustacean. Face crustacean.
Particle in your nostril. I used to say that. Yeah. You're talking to the kids. Listen, go clean your nose. You got a particle.
Something's wrong with you. Okay, stop playing. I got to be serious. I just want to say, as we face this last Thursday in 20 and 22, thank you for the opportunity to join you on the New Day with Amber Shaw show. And, even though I did make the flyer, I still consider myself just a little small piece.
Listen, let's be clear. Through everything that you have contributed this year, your inspirational words have been like dope. The best one, the one that I remember the most, is when you said "be like a tree."
I knew you was gonna say that.
Still my favorite one. Listen, you came through that day and you said what you said, but that you was just like, it's simple. Just be like a tree.
But it still rings true. Be like, listen, boy, we're not even gonna go there.
Friend, look at me, friend. If I remember that from about 5 months ago, friend, that touched me. It touched me here.
See, y'all be doubting on me. I be praying and carrying on. Y'all be doubting on me. I be talking to him.
You be talking to him, but he be talking back. Sound like it too.
Now, what are you doing for New Year's? What's your New Year's plan? You gonna be up in the club?
No, but I do have a club story. Hold on, while I watch this.
Oh no, is there a story associated with the club?
Yes.
Well, I'm excited. We are doing a debut at my church. We now have a choir. Mhm. Oh,
Mhm.
yes, we have created a choir.
ABC got a choir.
Boom. They will be breaking out on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. Eve. Mhm.
Nice. How many?
I don't know. It's been secret. Yes, it's
Ah,
secret. Mhm.
they holding
So you
secrets
be,
in the church.
so come Saturday, we're gonna see what the choir all about.
Nice. Very good. Very good. Well, I mean, I know I've been to your church, heard your pastor. He's, phenomenal in what he does and very well known for what he does. And then I've heard your musicians and stuff. Listen, if the people singing match the intensity of all the musicians, including your pastor who's a musician as well, it's gonna be fire. I believe it. I believe it's gonna be fire. I
It's gonna
believe
be
it's
fun,
gonna
and I'm
be.
really proud of them. We are gonna be releasing new music on January 3rd. So
I'm excited.
excited
I'm
about that.
excited.
But what are you
Um,
doing for New Year?
Yes. Good morning to Gloria Jarvis. Coco is here too from WIMG in Trenton, New Jersey. Hey, Coco.
Hey there.
Um, I'll be at church, so we having good old watch night, and yeah, watch
Now,
night.
do y'all watch night into the midnight hour? Because we starting at 7, round about 8:30, 8:40 in the car.
And y'all gonna watch it at home. And you're gonna watch the New Year coming at home.
Which now, come on, I grew up with that. Counting down, and everybody you get on your 1 foot ready for 11:59, on your second foot ready for midnight. Did that my whole entire life. But just because of how the climate has changed, my pastor is like, I really don't want you guys out at midnight. Even though we are coming from worship, we didn't have some fired up church. JoJo
Mhm.
out been out there with a Schlitz malt liquor bull and
If you want to come, listen. Colt
so I'm
40
gonna
and
take your chance.
5. What?
Because even in the area that I live in, I was watching that last year because I was
Mhm.
home and the streets got packed around about 11:45. I was like, what is happening? So yeah, it's just a different climate now. You kind of want to be home.
Well, yeah, and so we only do 2 hours, and granted, it is still 10 to 12. We
Okay.
do have breakfast following, so
Love
people don't
that.
have to get right out into it because that seems to be when a lot of the action happens right at
Yeah.
midnight. So they are encouraged to stay. Now, granted, it is not a mandate that people have to come. It is not because we have the phone lines and it will be online.
Streaming.
But for those, yeah, to be streaming. So for
Hmm.
those that want to, and we do have some older members, and so a lot of them don't drive at night. So that's
Yeah.
fine. Listen, they be on the phone line. They be like, "We here."
But
They
how cool is that though? I used to love that. We fellowshipped with a few churches that would have the breakfast. And it's kind of like you're starting out your year together with your brothers and sisters. I thought that was always so cool.
yeah.
So I
Listen,
love
Gloria
that.
Jarvis say yes. She agrees. Safe at home, praying. Ah, let the Lord speak to you. But I said I had a club story, and so
I'm
last
nervous.
week, it's not bad at all.
I'm nervous. Right
So
now, Lord. I'm
I
already
found
praying.
out that one of our guys might not have been here for Christmas morning, so I needed to program some Christmas music last week. So I came in Saturday real quickly for a couple, and I sat here and did that. So leaving down the street, I was like, "Oh, Amber, you hungry?" I was like, "Girl, you sure right." So I went looking for food, not remembering that it's Christmas Eve. Ain't nothing open at 9:30. Nothing.
Mm, really?
But now stuff are closed early on Christmas Eve. All the eateries around over there was closed, so it's all good. And so I passed by this club. It was jumping. It was jumping, and it was cold. Let's be very clear. Let's
It
take
was
back
very
to
cold.
last week in Texas.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
cold,
Yes.
and it
Yes.
was cars everywhere. And I told myself, and I looked, and I was just like, wow, that I have no desire. I haven't had a desire to go to a club in such a long time, and I was just like, bless them over there. I'm gonna go find me some food. Didn't find it, so I went home. But I was just like, "Yep, that's it." The people, they were ready. Cars was driving in. It was already a parking lot for the folk. I'm like, they was ready though. I was like, mm-mm.
You know what's sad? Now I'm going to help somebody. The club is what the church used to be. Because we used to go to the church no matter what the weather, no matter what the condition, no matter what. Now we ain't going if the wind blow just a little too hard, but they going to the club.
Yeah,
There's one not far in my area. And when I tell you, I can't even see the club from where I live. I can see the line though,
Mm.
because the line
Yes,
is all the way
that
around.
one. Yes,
No,
yes,
yes. I was
ma'am.
like,
Listen, they be ready for that one. They be
I
ready
was,
for that one.
and it was so it snowed like for 6 minutes last week in Dallas, and literally I'm outside watching the girl. One girl, her dress was about this big, her whole dress, and she was out there in like. I was like, you gonna catch pneumonia trying to get up in there, but
You gonna catch pneumonia in there, and you trying to
pneumonia.
get in there.
They don't even have a fix for pneumonia. You get it, you just got it. You just ain't no pill, tablet, shot, nothing you can do for pneumonia. You just got it. It's yours.
For the asking, for the taking. Oh my God,
I
I
couldn't
can't.
believe it. And I was so that was my reckoning, my moment, like, you're old. Because they was all young and
Well,
chilling with
listen, and that's how I felt
it.
like when I passed by, and I was like, yeah, I'm going home. Like I mean,
My shirt says it best. I can't. I can't. I can't with any of that. I can't.
nah, I'm good. And it is, and so even that in itself is funny to me because it's just like as a person, and I mean, and I don't have a problem saying it. I used to go to the club. I don't know, y'all all might be super saints, and that's wonderful. Praise him. But again, it's just like now I saw that, and then I saw that, and I felt how cold it was outside. And then I thought about how many people were going to be in there and how tight it might be, and how I just didn't feel like doing that. I have no desire. I have no desire.
Is it frozen butts in this? Let me say this. Good morning, Chef. And then, Alan, I do have a new flavor of tea cakes that is coming out in the new year. We already have lemon. We have lemon. And then lemon butter is really kind of reserved. That's copywritten by James Mable. So I can't really take that one. That's his and his alone. That is all his. I'm going to just leave that right there.
And here I was just trying to just say, hey, wish y'all a happy new year. Appreciate y'all joining us.
Now, here's what I need. If you are in church chat right now, and since Amber didn't invite me back for 2023, if y'all could just make the appeal on my behalf, if y'all want me to come back, maybe just send something sweet to Amber and tell her to please let me rejoin the show in 20 and 23.
So when
I
you
would
say
appreciate it.
when you say send something sweet, is that a monetary sweet, or is that or is that a food kind of sweet?
I can't dictate what the people, it might be just a sweet word. I can't
It
dictate
might
what
be
people
just a
do. I
word.
just ask
Okay.
for sweet.
Okay. I got you. Well, dollar sign. It's me, Amber Shaw. Ah!
Mm, mm. Thank you, Julia. See, the Lord will send one.
Listen, don't start co-signing with Julius over there. No.
Hey, I got one person cheering for me because I didn't make the flyer.
It's always one, and it's always her. It's always her.
It's okay. It's okay. Maybe in this new season I'll take some blonde hair pictures. Maybe that'll make it. My hair was black last time, and you got to have some colored hair to be on the flyer. Is that it?
You do not. Send me which picture you want. You want the one with your hand like this under your chin and your skin flat, or you got another one. I can't remember. I remember that one.
No, remember the old school when people did. Remember that?
I can't. I can't. I can't. I just
That was like, or either the. If I saw one more cassette, I've been doing this for a minute. I'm telling on myself. I used to get the cassettes, and everybody had a picture. Well, I don't know who was at the meeting and said just point and look up.
So I have a photo that I have one, and I don't use it anymore because somebody said something, and I was like, whatever. I think I have one, and I'm pointing up like this, and I liked it. I really, really did. And they was like, "What is you pointing at?"
Thank you, Radio Rob. Oh, thank you,
Oh
Lord.
my
Just one by
gosh.
one. Thank you, Radio
What did
Rob.
she
Thank you.
say?
Thank you, boss. I appreciate God for you.
And put her on the flyer. Robin, is that really what you want to do today? Because I feel like an announcement is in my spirit. That's what I feel like.
Don't mess with my boss. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not
Don't
afraid of
do
your
that.
boss.
Don't do that. No, no. She's short, but she's powerful. Listen, listen. Don't do that. You are hating. You are hating. Are you hating? You're just mad because you can't rock your half hoodie like right in the. You just mad. That's mad. That's mad, Robin. That's what that is. Mad. Hmm. Hmm.
I
Thank
can't.
you, Chef. I mean,
Okay, okay,
thank-
okay. Okay.
ah,
I mean, I don't understand why there was ever a question. You have been on, and you're not even on the flyer. What does that say? Why
that
does
shows my level of commitment. That shows my level of dedication. Even when they don't want you, you got to come forth.
so you're saying that your self-worth on this show is measured into your photo, your image, your likeness being in
Didn't
the
say
upper
that at
third.
all. Didn't say that at all. I just said it'd be nice. I am totally playing. I don't
Now
have to
listen,
be on the
no, I
fly.
know. But watch. Now y'all heard me ask her for a photo. Watch. She ain't gonna even send it to me. She ain't gonna even send it to me.
Wait, and then be on the fly, be offended.
She
Why
gonna
I
tell me
can't be on the fly?
she gonna tell me it's on the big computer.
So here's what my husband tells me all the time, because I fuss. And he be like, it means nothing. You just fuss. He said, but that comes with it. So that just comes with it. That's just me.
Oh, so
And
I
it's
should just
from a
be
good place.
accepting. I should
Yeah,
just be accept.
it's from a good place.
What?
What? Julius, Julius, just go. You don't even have to log off. Just walk away from your computer.
Edwin, how you doing? I just can't. You know what? All right. So the consensus is that Carmina stays. I don't know why she ever got the notion that she was not wanted back here in 20 and 23. But you are wanted, you are loved. I
Oh.
want all of your inspirations with.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see what the preacher preaching this week, so I have some ready for the new year.
All right, so I think we've done enough. We made, you came in, and I was actually getting ready to go because I didn't know if you were coming or not. But
I
I'm
just
glad you made it. I mean,
well,
because
I'm
again, because
trusting in
again, because again, your call time is 8:20. So I was.
what? Okay, pause. It has never
It
been
has,
8:20.
yes, I have proof. I have messages. Yes.
That is so not true. That must have been the other people
No, it was
that bid you a farewell. I was always at my allotted time.
your allotted time is 8:20.
It was not because at that point I couldn't do 8:20. Remember? So I'm trying to figure out how did that happen.
Fine. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you've been through some things. It's got your mind frazzled. I know.
Through the storm and the rain.
I know. I know.
But I made it.
Lakeithia, how did you forget today was Thursday?
I don't understand. I don't understand that. She was
But
just
you
here
know what?
last Thursday.
You know what though? She living that prosperous life. That's what it is. So you don't have to keep up with the days when your life is going great like that. I ain't even mad at you, girl. Respect. Respect.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be me one day. I'll be like, what day is it, girl?
Oh,
I'm
man,
not there right now.
you're not.
Right now, it's like, what day is payday? Okay, we are 2 days away. We are three.
Well, listen, you didn't set reminders in your phone. Like,
I don't need no phone. It's in my heart. Need no phone.
all right. So, are we touching and agreeing 8:20 for 2023?
Let's see what the Lord say.
Okay. Oh,
Sometimes we mess up when we don't pray first.
we, we mentioned Edwin Wright, and what I didn't say is that Edwin is radio in Charleston, South Carolina. So I always like
Doing
to
it.
shout out.
Getting us going in the morning.
And did we say that Robin was radio? We just said she was work. She work a lot. And
Fix it. She's the proud owner of Black Gospel Radio. Say it. Say it.
well,
Say
you
it.
said it. Go for it.
Don't mess up my family.
No. How could I possibly do that? How could I possibly do that, ma'am? What was you made me forget what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
Oh, yes. I asked the people, have you seen that video of the young lady and the young man at dinner? And she says that he has to pay for her children's meal at the end. Have you
I
seen that?
don't think I
Really?
have.
No. Oh, I was trying to get it, and I was supposed to have it for the show because they're having dinner. We
Okay.
find out in this video that he was a little late to the dinner.
Okay.
But, I don't know if he called. I don't know none of that. But
Okay.
all we see plates. He ate, she ate. The waitress is there, and so she's telling him that she's ordering two additional plates for her children that are at home, and so she tells him that he's going to pay for it. So I was asking the people, was she wrong? Was he wrong? Should he have paid for those, whether it be one meal or two? I don't know. I think at first she said one plate, and then she changed it to two. So between one and two. So what do you think? Should she have even asked? But that's the thing. She didn't ask. She told him that he was going to pay for the extra food.
Okay, let me make sure I got all the context. So she was asking him to pay for plates for people who were not in attendance to said dinner, who were not his biological children.
Facts.
They are just on a date, not married, not in a full-fledged relationship, not headed to the altar.
Well,
I
because
mean, I'm just being
it
clear.
didn't, it seemed just like a regular date, and
Uh-huh.
that they were getting to know one another, right? So it didn't seem as if, because I feel like if they knew one another and if they were exclusive, you know, it wouldn't have been an issue of
Mhm.
food going,
So was that one of the videos where they had to fade it to black so we didn't see her getting cussed out?
you know what? It just kind of ended abruptly because it ended as what I remember seeing was that the waitress was on her side. She turned around and tells the waitress, um, I need two extra steaks. And the waitress said, okay. And she starts to walk off. And the gentleman is saying, wait a minute, beautiful. No, 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 no. I'm only paying for, X and A and B. And that was it.
So let me put this disclaimer out there. Keith, Carl, Kevin, whatever your name is that's coming. I only need one meal. The dog eats dog food, just one meal. Our dates will require one meat. That's it. That's it. One steak. One steak. Just putting it out there. Just for it to be clear.
Lakeithia says he ain't got to pay for them children.
That's what I'm saying. These are not his. First of all, they not even here. You talking about we sending some food? Oh,
She taking it back with her.
maybe I've been out of the dating scene for a while, so maybe that's new. I'm not familiar. I am not familiar. I thought the people in attendance got a meal and everybody else got to hear about it. I didn't know. But again, it's a new season.
Lakeithia also asked a question: why she ain't feed them children, before she went?
Well, along with that, who got the cheering? Should you be on this date? Is they at home latchkey kids? Because you out here trying to be fast with bruh. There's so many questions involved in this. You couldn't ask that because it was so loaded.
But no, she was, like, I'm and like with Coco, he is not obligated. I think that
Right.
there was a better way to approach it. Even if
No,
she
there
felt
wasn't.
comfortable, even if she felt comfortable in herself to ask, it is his position to say no, yes or no. Now
I
granted,
don't
if
think
he
that
would
was
have,
even fair. I mean, the most she should have said was, "Hey, can you run me by Kroger on my way in so I can give my kids some nuggets?" You don't. How do you make him responsible for feeding
and
them?
so I think, and then also at the same time, I think she was trying to say that because he was an hour late, this because he did mention, I do not remember now, he did mention that he told her that he would make it up to her. So I think that maybe in that translation she thought, okay, so since he said he gonna make it up to me, then he can just buy my kids some food.
Keith, Kevin, Carl, Crawford, whatever your name is, as you come forth unto me, one
Kendall,
meal.
Kendrick.
Whatever it is, one meal. That's all I'm asking. We're not doing all that. I'm not gonna have you stop and get some puppy chow. We're not doing any of that. One meal.
One meal.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, come on, Julius. Come on, lawyer. Bringing clarity to the situation. It was
So
for
if the
child.
child was with their father, then surely they were fed. Surely. I just want to believe daddy wasn't gonna be like, honey, your mama gonna get some food from her dude on her date. Please tell me that wasn't the case.
And then she ordered steaks. And so that's what she ordered two steaks. So like I said, at first she said one. Then she said two. So then I was like, okay, so was she ordering for the kid and for the father?
See, here's the thing. I think honesty is the best policy. Just say to bro, look, I'm a little short this week, so I'm gonna order me a couple of meals so I can have lunch for the next couple of days. Just be honest. You ain't got to make up stuff and put it on the kids. Yeah, that sounds like some makeup to me, but that's just me. That's just me. Church chat, what y'all think? Y'all think that's legit? I disagree. I totally disagree. This one right here, did she go into a full conversation? Ma'am, you supposed to tell them you lied. Tell Miss Ma'am you'll play her song next Thursday. Oh my, I can't believe this. She just ruined our conversation and went, well, y'all, I guess that's our time. And then she leaned in on the conversation. What is happening? I don't understand. See, Julius, you with me. She should be right. Just be honest. Just say, hey, look, I'm a little short. I'm a little short. Lakeithia, am I telling the truth? I'm a little short. I need some extra meals. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I think he can respect that more. You might get a second date. He ain't coming back now because you didn't ask about food for the kids now. Mm-mm, excuse me. Ma'am. Lord. Well, unmute yourself first.
I got this.
Lord. Who does it? So here's what you're supposed to do. Hey, y'all, I'm live. I think, girl, you was like,
but I'm still facilitating this show over here, so I gotta answer the phone.
what you gonna eat for lunch? You just all in, ma'am. Focus.
I'm sorry.
Did you hear what I said though? I think the person should be honest and just say, hey, I'm a little short this week.
Yes.
So I'm getting these 2 extra meals, so I'll have some for the next couple of days. Don't put it off on me. Be honest.
I believe that might have went over a lot better.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Coco.
I don't know if it's borderline, Coco. I think we're there. I think she is. Trifling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, Radio Robin. What in the on live in the studio on the phone is going on? I love it.
Paris is not here. I have to still answer the phone for him, people. I'm just saying.
So listen. Let me talk about my friend Paris. Paris said, y'all gonna get this morning magazine in 20 and 23. Baby took his time. He at the house. He told me, y'all gonna get this a fresh version next year. I love it.
And that's why I put it on mute, because I was trying so y'all wouldn't hear the conversation. I thought I was doing good, and I'm still getting chastised about,
because you're supposed to do like I do. Girl gotta go.
Well,
you was like,
if it was my cell phone, then yes. And I still ended up telling them, hey, I'm gonna have to, I got off. I was coming.
Anyway. Okay, best trick ever. You want to take somebody out that like think they your friend when they call you on your cell phone, knowing full well they in your phone. Answer the phone, say, who this? Drive people crazy. I did it like for 2 days. People was bad. I got too much time on my hands.
You do.
I need Kevin Crawford, whatever your name is, to come forward. I got too much time on my hands. Come on.
Chris Ann Moore, good morning, ma'am. Chicago is here along with Julius.
That might be fine. You said Chris Ann Moore. Is it Chris?
What?
Is that who I'm looking for?
No, you're not. No, you're looking for Keith, Carl, Kevin, Kendrick. Yeah, no Chris. No Chris with a K. You already, you even said Carter earlier, and I'm like, Carter, isn't that a C? But it's 20 and 23. So
now listen, Marvin, Mason, don't be mad. If it's you still come forward.
Now, see, I told y'all, we don't know what the Lord has for us. And when we insert ourselves, i.e. Kevin, Kendrick, Carl, Kevin, all of that, that's her plan. It's her plan. That ain't the Lord's plan. His name could be Stephen. It could be Timothy.
But it could be Stephen Keith. We never
It could
know.
be Ezekiel Amos. I don't know.
Could you see me, girl? Ezekiel coming by? No,
His name
I
could
would
be
say it.
Enoch. I mean, it could be a lot of stuff. Don't be a discriminator of the older names.
I am not a discriminator of the brethren.
Okay, wait a minute. So I'm getting to this right here because
Okay.
no. She talking about the children on that one.
Hmm.
Where's the comment about me being on the phone?
That was funny.
Um,
What
yes.
in the?
Okay, so since y'all here real quick, so see, I was trying to let her make it. I really was. I really, really was.
Don't
I
do it.
wasn't gonna say
Don't do
nothing
it. Come on.
to the people. I
Don't do
wasn't gonna
it.
say nothing to the people.
Stretch.
Everybody that's in church chat, if you guys would very quickly, if you all would extend happy birthday greetings to Radio Robin this morning, everybody. It is her birthday. And so, yeah, if you could do that for me, that would be amazing. Or not for me, it's for her. So, send her a good old happy birthday. Glad
And
she's
then while you're doing that, can you like and share Black Gospel Radio on Facebook with everybody you know? That's the
that part.
perfect birthday present. Like it and share with everybody. Like it and share
Yeah,
it. Like
go
it and
check it
share it.
out. The website is there. It's ready. It has a bunch of information for you. Listen, hey, she got some shows out there. One of
Hmm.
them is her.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm reduced to her.
Her.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Oh my gosh. It's
It's
the
been a long time. I hadn't done it.
happy birthday. Okay, there they go. I'm like, it's the listen. Who put that out there? Lakeithia say Ezekiel, Enoch. Listen, come on, Eli. Oh no, she said we going with E. Oh E, yeah.
Well, I ain't had the best luck with ease. But yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I forgot.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we go with
We just
L?
gonna go. We just gonna go with who the
Can we
Lord
go with
sent.
Luke, Larry,
We just
Lawson,
gonna go with who the Lord sent.
Leroy?
We
Mhm.
believe in the Lord that December 20 and 23, we're gonna be talking about how the wedding is gonna be set up.
Come on.
That's what we believe in the Lord for.
Look at them. They coming in. Come on, Coco,
Yay.
Julian. Come on. Donald Godbold is here giving relation. Maybe I need to add relationship advice. Huh.
So we probably should find somebody who wants to see the relationship win, because I don't know if that's on Donald's agenda. Alan, how did you go back to the fire alarm story? Alan went back to the top. He said,
Oh, okay. He said I need a 5.
but then you'll have some good benefits. Let's think about that.
No, I was thinking about that instantly. Instantly.
Is there a firehouse in your neighborhood? Just drive by in
Yeah,
distress every day.
yeah. It's
Drive
like
by,
2 minutes away. Yeah.
because you got to be found. You can't, you got to be found as
Mhm.
per
I
the
can't.
word.
I
So,
can't go seek. I can't. I have.
right, right, right. But if you're driving by in distress, they have to come and save you.
Amen. Amen. I'm excited.
Who does that?
Listen, this baby say, "What about Florida, Frank?"
Again, whomsoever the Lord sent forth. Now I'm gonna ask him, did the Lord send you? That's gonna be first question. Did the Lord
Listen,
send you?
listen, what? Who sent you? I mean, that's a valid question because it's there. Who sent you?
Now, if they say, well, I was online and I was scrolling, boy, bye. But if they say, I sought the Lord, I'm like, what? Just one, just one, just one.
So for those of you that are in the comments, Robin left the link for Carmina Barnett for Inspirations with Carmina. She's on 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on Black Gospel Radio, and you can find it at blackgospelradio.net. Boy, you just click the link. You ain't got to do nothing. What I said, just click the link, and it's there for you. Oh, Julius, you want me to drive by in distress every day?
I'm telling you, you got to drive by just like something is really wrong. They will all run out, and then now you can be like, because you were found. You weren't, yeah, it works.
I
Mhm,
love it.
mhm.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Ah! She say I'm disturbed that the firefighters live together and go grocery shopping together.
But they have to, so they're always on alert in case a fire alarm goes off at an apartment and they have someone who decided to ignore it and stay in the bed and they have to break in and save them.
And listen, had I heard more chatter in the hallway or outside, I would have with
Yeah.
haste, done it at that very moment. I just
Who
needed
does,
a little bit more reassurance. I didn't, come on.
who does that?
Me, because it was 3:30, 3:45. Who no.
Well, that's just me. I got something to live for, honey. Because Keith, Carl, Kevin, Maurice, Floyd, Frank, Thomas is coming. So I got to be together. I can't be laid up, inhaling smoke, and miss my blessing. So that's just me.
Listen, by the time the smoke got there, I would have, evacuated by then.
So you really feel like you just had it under control like that?
I know I did.
Okay. All right. Because buildings burn quickly, is what I hear.
And buildings do, you know what? But I don't have to go through the stairwell or anything like that. I have a direct outlet to the street.
How many people have taken that for granted? Julius, you know some Earls? Check with them, honey. Check. See what they got going on in 20 and 23. What?
It's time to
Alan,
go.
okay, Alan, it's time to do. Okay, everybody catch hands. Before we leave each other, we bow our heads in prayer. Dear Lord, bless each one of us and keep us in your care. Amen. Alan has dismissed church. Yeah. Alan, thank you. Thank you for dismissing service. Thank you. Have a beautiful new year. Because
Is this
Alan,
is this the point where I say, "May the Lord watch"?
exactly. That's it. Alan has dismissed service. Alan, thank you. Where's Restine today? Restine's not with us.
You know what? And so it's crazy because they were not here last week. So I don't know if they exclusively come for just James, because I haven't seen Restine. I didn't see Miss Wilson, Crystal, nor was JT Legrand here.
No,
Um,
JT, my dude. Now JT didn't come. Something wrong. We need to.
I
Where's
mean,
the smoke signal?
can we tag them or something? I feel bad because
But let's be clear. We love all of you that are in church chat, even if we don't call you by name. You are special. You are loved.
you're very special. See, the people who play
Donald,
party.
Donald, I'm not really working towards the soprano section though. But I mean, Eugene may be a good man. He may be, but
There's so much I want to say right there, but I'm not.
but
Yeah,
I believe when the Lord send him, the Lord gonna send him with the voice that I need. I just believe. I believe.
he gonna have the right octave.
Mm, I believe. I believe.
All right, people.
Mhm.
Carmina, you got anything else? I mean, the Dallas Cowboys, they won the other day. They beat the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know how in the whole heck that happened, but whatever.
Listen, granted, you live in the wrong city. You still in Texas.
First of
I
all,
need you to lay claim to the Dallas Cowboys. Love them. They
no.
are ours.
I mean, I love them, but it's like I ain't got to lay claim to them.
Oh, so you hold on to the Texans?
I mean, I'm faithful for a
To
few
what?
things. For
To
for a
what?
few things.
Oh, okay. Now that's why you was about to burn up fooling with the Texans.
Oh my gosh. Oh, see, there you go.
What?
You got
Okay,
me. I,
Julius came.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even
He's
know.
exceeded his comments for the day. Thank you.
She say, "What's my?" I will not. No, I won't. No, no, I won't. Anyway, whatever,
Oh,
whatever. Appreciate you guys. We didn't have any hashtags today. That is so crazy. The last show of the year, and we didn't have any hashtags.
yes, we did.
Where was it? What was it?
Not water, but fire this time.
Robin, the birthday girl. Robin, can you hit that for us? What was it? Say it again, Carmina.
Not about water, but fire this time. Because Amp Shaw over there don't understand that yeah. I
Anyway,
love it. I
whatever.
love it.
I'm just saying when you have to get up early as I, and you were already startled by the fire alarm. Um
But you should always want to live to tell about that startlation. Yeah. Yeah.
and I did. I'm telling you guys today about it. And it was well, I did get up, I did get dressed, I went outside, like I remember in those fire drills that we did at school, so I'm here. I was a little bit delayed, late to the party, but I was there.
She think it's a game. She don't believe it's real. That's it. Mhm.
Okay, Lakeithia, come on. Been through the fire. Okay, so Robin must
It is the last show of the year. Well, for
it
me,
is.
I'm sure she's going to continue on with those.
Okay, she gave us another hashtag, the last show of the year. Not water, but
By this time. Mm-hmm. 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 Somebody gonna see that hashtag and they're gonna have to go find the word.
yeah, listen, that's me right there. Come on.
Okay. Okay. You did, Uncle Donna Garbo. She did. She almost burnt up. She did.
I did
She
not.
did. Mm-hmm.
Did not. I did. Hey, Uncle Foots, aka Donald Ray Harding, Oklahoma City. Good to see you this last day, this last show of 20 and 22. All right, so I think that's it. I gotta finish this music, this aura and B music over here.
You in a backsliding state? You backslides after 9? Is that what happened to me? Honey, I live for Jesus till 9. After that, honey, it's free fall. I know, child. It's that morning magazine. I know. I know. I know. Like the old
Yeah,
people say, it's circular.
it's circ. I'm filling in. I'm filling in. I'm filling in.
Now, just because you feeling in don't mean you need to come in. Ah, yeah, don't that feel good? You don't have to be that DJ.
I'm
Just
not. I'm not even doing any. I'm not doing no. I'm not any mic at all. Any mic. I'm
okay.
just got the music going over here.
Okay. And don't you be in there popping and dropping either.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know.
I couldn't go to a club. They'd be like, if you don't get your church self up out of here, just tell on myself as soon as I start moving.
So you do have rhythm, right? You can dance, no or no?
Okay, be correct. Yes. I just don't
Okay.
do all that current dancing that they
Oh
do.
well, I can't do that either.
Yes,
So
no. But I
okay.
can hook them and buck them. Take it to church, baby, in a minute. Just saying.
Oh, instant question. How many last week we talked about what is it? The final chapters. The best man. Have y'all watched it? What's going on? I haven't seen it yet. Y'all like it? Should I what cause should I should I take time to watch it? I mean, what are you doing?
I ain't seen it. I had some things going on. I've been baking and can on. I'm gonna see it. I know I'm non-black because I ain't seen it yet. I'm gonna
Well,
catch it.
I haven't seen it either. So
And
um
then a friend of mine called me and told me he has watched the whole entire series 3 times. What is your life
that
doing? I
good?
said, God bless. Yeah, he loved it. And he apparently
Okay.
has nothing going on because I got some things going on. You can't be just sitting there.
So a couple of things that I have watched, and we'll say I'll say this, and we can move. The
Hmm.
Watcher on, I think it's Netflix or Hulu is one of those, but
Okay.
it's The Watcher. It was something else that I watched that I thought was good too. I don't remember what it is, but The Watcher. I
I
remember.
did see the Whitney Houston movie. I want to dance with somebody.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch that probably tonight then. Okay.
I did see that one. It's a different perspective.
Okay.
So
Now I
it's not
did
more
watch
of the same.
I watched the Wendy Williams thing though. I did watch that,
I've seen that a
and I
few
thought
times.
I was like, hmm.
I've seen that one a few times.
Okay, I did watch that, and I was like, I she did what she did, and however she did it, she thought that that's the way that she had to do it or whatnot. But she did hustle a lot for the things. I guess the jobs that she did have. I don't
I
know,
mean, she
but
built something. She built something. You can't take that from her. You know, agree or disagree. She built that thing. I
yeah,
mean, she
I,
built her brand herself. Whoever wasn't with it just got left behind. She built that
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, because she ran over some folk. She ran over some folk, but I do think people really once she started, doing what she was doing, and even though she was pulling it directly from the tabloids for the most part, but well, no, I don't want to say that. I think that's where it started, and then people, I believe, started feeding her information. Me personally, so
But I think it was
that
even more than that, though. People loved her take on it or how she unapologetically told the stories. I
that
think
part,
that's what,
that
and that's
part.
what people, even with us in radio, I think that's what people are drawn to more. So, I don't have necessarily the best voice or this, that, and the other, but people enjoy my delivery because they know most of the time I'm clowning. So it's people are drawn to the personality. They love the way you share it, the way you do it, the way you introduce something, the way you explain a scripture that they know means something altogether different, but you didn't put you in it. And so they just kind of draw to that kind of thing. And she had that drawing power. That's why the television show was as successful as it was. Because she, again, say what you will. People's like, oh, well, they was tuned in. Them numbers told the story.
and and in radio, well, there it is. Ratings matter, numbers matter. So no, it don't really matter what a whole bunch of people say, but the ones that are saying, hey, that's what it is.
How much
Oh, I
time are they
watched
spending
Wednesday.
listening?
I watched
You
Wednesday
did?
too.
I haven't seen it
I
yet. I
did.
heard it's great.
I I liked it. Yeah, it was good. It was good. So I thought that was. I wasn't expecting it to, honestly. Somebody had mentioned it, and I was like, okay.
That one's getting great ratings too. I'm telling you, the only thing I've been watching right now is Butterfly and Sugar. I'm gonna start catching up on everything. Give me till after the first.
After
After the
the
first.
first, hey Zay Lamb said the Watcher is great. Yeah, my mama said it was good, and that's the PG version of what she said, but she liked it too, though. So
Now listen, that little Zay Lamb got a little sing in it. He can sing
yes,
now. I
he
was
does.
kind of
He
impressed. I
really
said, "Come
can.
on, Zay Lamb. He got a little sing in
He,
it."
he Mr.
Mhm.
Xavier, yes, he can. He can definitely go. He can definitely go. So there you go. You got you some movies. You got The Watcher. You have Whitney Houston. I Want to Dance with Somebody. And what was the other one I said? Wednesday. And if y'all have something else, give the people two more that they should go and peruse while they're at home. Come on.
All
Oh,
right. Well,
Will Smith.
everything's flying out of the playpen one by one.
Everything.
So somebody's got to go out. So I got to go.
He say Amber's mom is something else. Listen, he
Don't
got
mess
a
with mama.
chance to talk to my mama on the phone.
Don't mess with mama.
Well,
I fight your mama. Don't do it. Don't leave mama alone. I will fight you.
all right, Carmina has to go because Orby is commanding of her attention, and Carmina has changed her name. I love it. On a mission at Carmina. So
Told you
yeah.
I'm leaving that
So
fear of failure in 2022. So I'm on a mission.
okay. All right. With that, listen, everybody have a safe new year. If you are going out to party or not, you're going to church, it can still be a celebration at the church.
You weren't even
Yes.
supposed to offer the party option. You were supposed to immediately say, as you worship on New Year's Eve, you just hopeful.
I mean, okay. I'm realistic too.
I can't. No, Robin, that's for real. It's been me, butterfly, and sugar. That has been my life. And no complaints now. I'm thankful. Thankful for
Well,
all of that.
with with that being said, I'm gonna put Carmina's information up one more time. And yeah, some of the people that got your tea cakes, they was like, "Yo, they good. I love them. Yeah, come on. We out
My
here
favorite
eating
is
them
when
with."
people send me a message and they be like, you didn't make these. Okay.
What?
I get that a lot. You didn't make these. Somebody, had to make these. Okay.
Well, that's what you're looking for, people. There it is. Tea Cakes by Meek right there. The butter, flour, and sugar all the way live. She got it. She got it for you. That is funny. So the people actually tell you, "Oh, you didn't make these." Like, is there an age? Is there an age range that you can only make tea cakes in a certain age range
Think
that
about
it
it.
takes?
Most people that you run into, they'll say, "My grandmother used to make these," because it was an older Southern thing, and so you very rarely meet people that are in younger ages making them. But that's who taught me how, and so that was my thing. I would learn to bake with her, and so I just kind of alleviated that hard section and just went for soft ones. But that's
Definitely.
where I got
That, you
from.
know what? 'Cause I don't like hard tea cakes. I don't like
That's
hard
what
tea
they are
cakes at
in most
all.
cases.
Yeah, no, I'm going with tea cakes by me every day, all day. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
thank you
So
guys I
so see,
appreciate the
Zay
support.
has
It's
never had your
amazing.
tea cakes. Zay, all of the information is at the bottom. Make certain that you order some tea cakes from Carmina. Carmina, do
Oh,
you have gluten-free ones? I know you were working on that at one point.
that's a little more work than I thought. So yeah, we're still working on that.
Okay, you're still working on it. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the mission. But yeah, yeah,
Look at okay. That's the mission. I know. I do know you were working on it, but we got the
yeah,
new flavor, 7 Up, right? Okay,
yes.
there you go.
I'm very
Okay.
happy about that.
All right, everybody. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Thank you all so very much. We're coming back in 2023. And it's going to be a little bit of change going on, but I think you guys can rock with it. And it's still going to be petty shade shenanigans. So be blessed, everybody. Happy New Year. And we'll see you all, Lord say the same, next week.